Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In the previous class, previous two classes, we discussed about different type of ratios. The first type of ratio, it was liquidity ratios, in which we discussed two ratios. One was current ratio, current assets divided by current liabilities. Then we discussed about the second one, that was asset test ratio or quick ratio. So we discussed about these two liquidity ratios. Then we discussed about financial leverage ratio. In that we discussed about debt to equity ratio. Today we are going to study debt to total assets and then total capitalization. These two ratios, inshallah, we will cover these two ratios in this class. The second ratio in financial leverage ratios, it is debt to total asset. Shows the percentage of the firm's assets that are supported by debt financing. Means out of total assets, what is the percentage of debt financing? What is the formula? Debt to total assets ratio, it is equal to total debt divided by total assets. Now you know about this thing, that this is accounting equation. Assets is equal to liability plus owner's equity or capital. Okay, owner's equity, it will be fine. Now look at a point. Suppose your total assets are $100,000. Out of this, suppose 30,000 it is liability and 70,000 it is owner's own equity. Now keep in mind, you need assets of 100,000 to start your business. To purchase these 100,000 assets, you have only $70,000 in your pocket. The remaining 30,000 you took a loan. So now we are going to calculate the percentage of this debt in the total assets financing. Percentage of what? Debt. Formula, this is total debt divided by total equity. Now if you will look at this formula, total debt divided by total assets. If you will look at this accounting equation, so our total debts are 30,000 and our total equity, it is 70,000. So we got, if we divide this, you will get total assets are 100,000. This is total debts and these are total assets. So if we divide this, we will get 0.30. So mean in our business, the percentage of debt, it is 30%. Means out of the total assets, 30% assets, it belongs to the outsiders, these outsiders. Out of the total business, 30% financing, it belongs to the outsiders, and 70% it belongs to the insiders. So now debt to total assets is equal to total debt divided by total assets. For Basket Wonders, December 31, 2003, total debts are 1030, total assets are 2169. We'll go back to the balance sheet. This is balance sheet. Now check the total debts. This is current liability 500. This is long-term debt 530. So total becomes 1030. And our total assets are 2169. This one. So the total debts divided by total assets, 1030 divided by 2169, so we got 0.47. Means here in this business, if our total assets are, leave this, total assets are 100%. So out of this 100%, the percentage of debt, it is 47%, and the percentage of shareholders' equity, it is the remaining, it is 53%. So this total debt to total equity, it is telling us about the percentage of debt in the total financing of the business. Okay, now is it good? Is it bad? It depends. Depends on what? Depends on the profitability of the business. That you took 47% loan. Why you took loan? We took loan to expand our business. We took loan to increase the operations of the business. But at the end of the day, at the end of the year, we will check the profitability of the firm. If the profitability of the firm is good, then taking this high percentage of loan, it is good. But if the profitability of the company is not good, then taking this much high percentage of loan, it is not good. Now we will check debt to total asset ratio. This is year 2003, 2002, 2001. This is Basket Wonders. In 2001 it was 45%, 2002 it becomes 47%, and 2003 it becomes 47%. So see, this is the internal analysis. Look at this. comparing your present performance with the past performance. So loan is increasing. Now check the industry: 45, 47, 47, 47, 47, 47. Okay, our percentage of loan and the industry percentage, it is the same. So here Basket Wonder has average debt utilization relative to the industry average. Means whatever the industry, the average loan of the industry is, our company is also taking that percentage of loan. Means that the industry on the average, they took 47% debt financing. They use 47% debt financing, and our company is also using 47% debt financing. Now I told you that taking debt, it is good or it is bad. So when you will check the profitability, then you will get the actual result. Now let's check the profitability. Profitability, see, leave this, net profit margin. See, what is our net profit margin? It is 4.1%. See, our profit in 2001, it was 9%. The industry, it is 7.6. In 2002, it comes down from 4.9%, sorry, 9% to 4.9%. And in 2003, again, it comes down to 4.1%. So our profitability is decreasing. Our loan is increasing and our profitability is decreasing. So it is telling us about the performance of the company. Now look at the industry. It was 7.6, at 8.1, 8.2. Their profitability is increasing after taking loans. But our profitability, it is decreasing. So our loan is increasing from 45% to 47%, but our profitability, it is going down, which is a bad sign. And look at the industry. Their debt utilization is also 47%, but their profitability is 7.6, 8.1, 8.2, double the Basket Wonders. It is double of the Basket Wonder. So okay, our company is taking 47% loan, but their profitability is weak, which is a bad sign. Now the next ratio, and keep in mind one thing, that it is also a balance sheet ratio. Why? Both the items that we are taking, both are the balance sheet items: total debt, total assets. So the next leverage ratio, it is total capitalization. And what does total capitalization mean? It means long-term debt plus equity. Only long-term debt, not short-term debt. Shows the relative importance of long-term debt to long-term financing of the firm. It shows the importance, how important is the long-term debt to the long-term financing of the firm. What is the formula of total capitalization? It is equal to total debt divided by total capitalization. Total capital. Now our total debt, we calculated, it is 1030, and our total capital, it is equal to, just a minute. Now look at this balance sheet. This is total debt 500, 530, but we are not taking current liabilities. Current liability is not included in this. See, in the upper portion, current liabilities are included, but in the lower portion, in this portion, in total capitalization, 530 and 1139 means a long-term debt plus total equity. It will be included. 530, 1139. So this thing will be included. Now see. Total debt. So current plus long term, both are included. And total capitalization. So in total capitalization, long term debt plus equity is coming. So see, it becomes 1030 and 1669. So it becomes 0.62%. So see, 0.67, 0.62. Okay, first the internal analysis. 67%, then it comes down to 0.62, then it comes down to 0.62. And the industry, 0.62, 61 and 60. So see, it is on the average 62 and 60. So there is not that much big difference. Basket Wonder has average long-term debt utilization relative to the industry average. Means our debt utilization and industry debt utilization, it is average, means it is the same. Then there is another ratio that is called coverage ratio. And keep in mind, this coverage ratio, this is income statement ratio. It indicates a firm's ability to cover interest charges. Now keep in mind, when you're taking loan, 47% loan, so on this 47% loan you are paying interest. Now here in coverage ratio, see shortly, we are checking that how much interest we are covering. Means here we are judging the firm's ability that they can pay interest easily or not. Can they pay their interest charges easily or not? Indicates a firm's ability to cover interest charges. Here just we are checking one thing: can we cover our interest charges or not? So the formula is EBIT divided by interest charges. EBIT means earning before interest and taxes, and interest charges, the total amount of interest payment that the company is making. So for Basket Wonders, December 31, 2003, our EBIT, it is 210. It is income statement ratio. So EBIT is income statement item, and interest charges, it is also income statement item. So 210 divided by 59, so it becomes 3.56. Now look at this income statement. So see, this is EBIT 210, and see, this is interest expense, means interest charges. So 210 divided by 59. Now listen, 210 divided by 210 divided by 59, so we are getting 3.56. What does it mean? 3.56 divided by 1 means if our interest charges are $1, we are earning $3.56. Means if we are paying $1 interest, we are also generating $3.56. If it is high, it is good. If it is 5, so mean we are generating more as compared to the interest. If it is 10, so mean we are generating more as compared to the payment of interest that we will make. Now we'll see the internal analysis. See, in 2001, Basket Wonders, their coverage ratio, it was 10.30. It was very high. In 2002, it comes down to 4.35. And in 2003, it further goes down to 3.56. So mean our coverage ratio, it is going down. Look at the industry. It was in 2001, it is 4.66. In 2002, it becomes 5.02, and in 2003, it becomes 5.19. So means it is increasing. The industry coverage ratio is increasing, and our coverage ratio it is going down, which is a negative sign, which is not good sign. Basket Wonder has below average interest coverage relative to the industry average. Means as compared to the industry, our coverage ratio it is very down. I told you if it is high, it is good. So see, our is 3.56 and the industry is 5.19. So their ratio is better than our. Means if we are paying $1 interest, so we are generating 3.56, and industry, if they are paying $1 interest, so they are generating 5.19. I think for today it is enough. Inshallah, in the next class then we will discuss about other ratios.